rappers and producers. Obviously, it's a whole nother Curtis King right now. Still Curtis King at CurtisKingBeats.com, but I got something I need to tell you today that I can no longer hold on any longer. Unfortunate news. Let's talk about it. Rappers and producers, when I began this journey and I made the biggest line hip hop video, you know, I took a chance on myself. I took a chance on an audience that many people had given up on. I took a chance on an audience where many people said rappers and producers are not going to consume your information if you're not famous, or if you're not on, or if you're not one of these big wigs, they're not going to consume it. And I took a chance. And you know, the first few videos that I did with the artist marketing and producer motivation videos, I didn't know what they were going to do. They did probably 200 or 300 views each, and I literally had to operate on faith. And this journey has been, I mean, you gotta think about it. This journey has been life-changing for me. I met so many people that have said, yo, I've consumed your information, and I didn't even know there was that much to being a rapper or producer. You know, there's so many videos that I think back and I'm like, man, I have hundreds and hundreds of videos of me literally just, you know, giving all the information that I took for myself as a rapper and a producer. Because at one point in time, I was just up and coming and I was trying to get my information. And, you know, as the journey has gone on, obviously, you know, I've done this through thick and thin. I've done the YouTube through, you know, some of my worst times. And, you know, there comes a time in life where you really need to think about self. And so, and a part of thinking about self is really thinking positively and trying to keep your mind positive. And I'll tell you like this, this is something that you probably wouldn't expect of me, but sometimes I look at the negativity that comes to my particular YouTube and I ask myself like why? Why me? As much positivity as I give, why me? Why do y'all have something to say about what I'm trying to do? And I'm up here trying to help people. You know, and I can only consume so much of it because I have to answer you guys' questions. But amongst that, I got to see this madness. And I delete it. And, you know, then I got people jumping on Twitter talking about F you and da-da-da-da. And it's like, yo, that's not what I started this for to begin with. And so as I transition in life and I try to get more of a peace in my own self and happiness in my own self, I can't deal with that shit. To be completely blunt with you, I cannot deal with that and I cannot have that in my life. It's a lot of changes that are going on in my life and I just have to be prepared. And unfortunately, this YouTube channel, which is still, you know, almost an almanac of information, you know, I'm not going to be able to continue it, guys. Just completely being 100 with you, I can't continue this. You know, what I have to now do is make this channel really just be a reference guide for young artists and producers, and not even just young, but young and old artists and producers who really want to just find information about their career and figure out, yo, how can I blow up? Or how can I, you know, not even just blow up, but find my success. At the end of the day, my goal was not just for you to just blow up. My goal for you was to find your own happiness. My goal for you was for you to find your own definition of success and realize it's not just one route in this game. You know, I know it may seem very uncharacteristic of me to deliver this as my last message, but you know, you just have to understand a lot has happened and it's just become very overwhelming. So, unfortunately, I have to bid you guys farewell from new content. But like I said, the channel is going to always be up here as a reference. You know, every one of your comments, I genuinely appreciate. You know, you guys can still reach me on the Twitters and the Facebooks and the Instagrams. I'm not going to leave that quite yet, but that may be next. But right now, I think that to keep this channel as fluid and keep it as positive as possible, I think it's time for me to say goodbye. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your love. Once again, this is Curtis King at CurtisKingBeats.com.